Hello, welcome back, and good game. Today we're looking at a deck called Arcburn. It is another top-ranked deck from the recent Standard Tournament. Getting right into it, our 1-drops, we have 4 Ops, 1 Spell Pierce, 4 Shocks. 2 drops, we have 3 Augur of Bolus, 3 Goblin Electromancer, 4 Chart a Course, 3 Radical Idea, 2 Lava Coils, 1 Lightning Strike, 2 Tormenting Voice, and 3 Finale of Promise. Moving on to our 3 drops, 1 Beacon Bolt, and our 4 drops now, 4 Arclight Phoenixes, and 3 Crackling Drakes, as well as an additional 4, 5, or 2 Discovery/Dispersal. Surveil 2, then draw a card for Discovery, and then Dispersal is bouncing a card back to their hand and then discarding for them for 5. For our 5 drops. We do have the fancy lands, and this deck is very similar to the recent Phoenix decks that we've seen, where we're just trying to get these in the discard pile and bring them out with 3 spells in 1 turn, which shouldn't be hard when we're rocking the Goblin Electromancer, reducing the cost of our spells by 1, right? And then we do have some jumpstart spells such as Beacon Bolt, Radical Ideas, so we can cast those with discarding a card as well. So we're going to have access to a lot of spells a lot of the time. We also have Tormenting Voice. So as an additional cost of this card, we're discarding a card, which will be our Phoenix ideally, right? So this will be, say, our first cast for 1, and then we only have 2 other instants or sorceries to cast that turn to start plucking our Phoenixes out, which is, again, easy with the Electromancer, because this would be 1 mana. We could do a Radical Ideas for 2, and then a Chart of Course for 3 mana, and potentially we could pull out 3 or 4 Phoenixes, and blasto! So that's that. We do not use Dispersal because we don't have the black, but we do use Discovery for the blue, just Surveil 2 and draw a card. Augur of Bolus is letting us search for an instant or sorcery from our top 4 of our deck, and then they go to the bottom, the one that we don't pick. Opt is like so many low-cost instants or sorceries, it's ridiculous. Crackling Drake is gaining his power to the number of instant or sorcery in your graveyard or exile, which is a lot of fun. And we have Beacon Bolt to do that big damage to a creature if we have to, right? Just it's doing damage equal to the instants and sorceries in our graveyard, much like Crackling Drake. Finale of Promise. There was a trick to this. I have not played this in a little bit. We're going to need to look at that, because you may cast up to 1 target instant card and or up to 1 target sorcery card from your graveyard, each with converted mana cost X or less without paying their mana cost. If this card cast this way would be put into your graveyard this turn, exile it instead. If X is 10 or more, then copy each of those spells twice. You may choose new targets for the copies. So we're never doing X is more than 10 because there's nothing really to copy. We're copying instants or sorceries, right? So we can play this and then copy 2 out of our graveyard, right? And that is going to trigger our Arclight Phoenix, because that will be a total of 3. So as long as we have 1 instant in our graveyard, 1 sorcery in our graveyard, and we pay X equal to that, which it only needs, because it's not taking it from exile, so it can't take Beacon Bolt, because Beacon Bolt once in your graveyard can just be jump started. So you could potentially double Beacon Bolt and then keep it for a 3rd time. You could have 3 Beacon Bolts. So that's cool. I guess you could do that if you wanted and had the mana. And it's only 3, so why not, right? Let's get right into it. I'm going to rearrange my office here. I think I'm going to either hang my banner a lot closer to my chair here, or move my whole setup backwards against the wall, just to kind of get rid of the dead space in the wall around me, make it look a little more professional. And I can potentially even green screen it out to get rid of this ugly little square I have. Only 2 land. It's not a huge land deck. I mean, we'll see what we can do with it. I'm actually going to get rid of this immediately, even though I think that's the wrong move. I'm just not looking to play this game, you know what I mean? I'm going to open up with Goblin Electromancer. Takes our Radical Idea down to 1. It's a very aggressive turn 3 play. No doubt about that. We're going to look for something to deal with it. And our Beacon Bolt absolutely will. So no attacks. We just need 3 more instants or sorceries in the graveyard. We have 2 here. Curious Obsession hit for 5. That is so aggressive. Probably looking at mad counters here. Open up with Radical Idea. And we're going to attack. Not much we can do. We should have taken this opportunity to discard Phoenix. I didn't realize there was 2 in our hand. But we will see it countered anyways. No, we don't. And that would have been our 3rd instant or sorcery, so we really screwed the pooch, didn't we, guys? Because we're on our end step, and it needs to be at the beginning of your combat turn. So big time our bad. Oops. It looks like a good game, if I'm being honest. Well, I guess we can start blocking with our Phoenixes. So that's our first cast. We will do our second cast here. We can toss an island. And finally, just an opt, I guess. Unfortunately, land can go to the bottom. And I think we've cast 3, right? 1, 2, and 3. I will draw 2 cards because that should be in the graveyard. Just because of power into my Beacon Bolt. Up to 7. We receive some blockers here. Okay. I would have blocked the 1/3, taken the 2 damage. Oh, just keeps powering this fool up. But if he's seen my Beacon Bolt, he'd know I could deal 7 damage to him, so he just wasted another Curious Obsession. That's one. So we don't want to be countered, and we need 3. The question is, does he have a counter or not? We're going to try to draw it out, maybe. I guess we'll keep the shock just to deal with this Polymander here. Hopefully he counters that, right? That's something you probably want to counter at this point. Don't see a counter. 3 left. We attempt our Beacon Bolt. Yeah, we're seeing the counter spell. Nice. We do get our Phoenix back. And we're not even going to attack. 1 damage isn't worth it. It's better to see what he's got going on. Right, just blocking with the 1 Phoenix. Stalling into eternity. So we're going to finale our Beacon Bolt. We'll take a shock and then the Beacon Bolt. We're seeing the counter. Resolving said counter. And we're going to scry a card. The Augur can stay. I don't actually mind that. And again, no attacks. He needs a Merfolk to win. We're not seeing it. We get the block. Truly holding in. The land is nice. What's nicer is a Crackling Drake. Totally acceptable. Doing 12 damage here. Discarding our Goblin. At this point, unneeded. We're going to give him a good game. He's got nothing with haste. Chart of course. He's got discard though. Try to pull a counter with our Bolus. It is worth countering. He does it. Absolutely fine. That allows us to open in with our Crackling Drake. We have lethal next turn. So we made quite a few mistakes this match, but we still came out, took some names and some numbers, keeping on the good fight. I was trying to get that little pop-up window to work. Not showing up, which is too bad. We have no cast, so we're going in tapped. Yeah, I can't figure that out. I'll grab that for you guys another day. Don't want to waste Akroma's time too much. Get our goblin out. This is a less than ideal hand. That's great. We can get one of our phoenixes gone. I'm gonna go as far as to hard cast one. Right, and I get that 3 damage this turn. And he's gonna kill it rather than me killing it, and I can kill my other one. Okay. Yeah, absolutely just what I wanted. I have 4. I don't think it'll work. We're gonna hold on to it 1 turn. Put another augur out. Look into the depths of our hand, or our deck. Beacon Bolt's fun. And we only have 1 of them, so I better take it. And, yeah. I'm attacking again, right? For mana, and I'm all at 2 casts, so I'll need 6 at the very minimum, plus a creature on the field. I'll probably hard cast my Phoenix next turn. We have 1 Phoenix right at the bottom, which is unfortunate. We're open to enter the God Eternals here, which I'm expecting we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or does he trigger his Blast Zone and kill my boluses? I'm thinking we'll see enter God Eternals. Even though I personally think that's the wrong move. There we have it. Oh my god. Oops. Put his Liliana in the graveyard. Absolutely hysterical. We're gonna pop that off. And I will cast my Radical Idea this turn. Dwindling down our opponent's hand. Boom. Sorry about that. My turn. We have all the mana in the world. We can only cast that for 3. We're starting with the Phoenix discarding. So that is our first. This will be our second. And of course, our third spell. And again, just getting rid of all this excess land. Phoenix on the field, no attacks. We're in a little bit of a pickle, but our friend doesn't even realize we have a 6/4 Drake coming in at him. He's going to need another Enter the God Eternals if he's going to stand much of a chance. He did get a Phoenix exiled. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and take that. I'd rather attack with my Phoenix. We didn't see Chart a Course either. We do have Beacon Bolt for 6 now, but he's tapped. So we'll put out our Drake. Giving us that draw. And we will Augur. Actually, I have someone to go meet in a couple minutes. Like 1 minute. Not grabbing anything. Done, done, done. We're attacking with everything. Just gonna kill this kid's health. So, pretty cool. He can kill my Augur, I guess. Down to 14, and he got to draw. Goes to 5. Next turn we have to kill him. If he amasses this turn, we're... Oh, nice. Nothing really cool to get rid of. I mean, obviously the Beacon Bolt, so I can only use it once. Chart a Course should go for sure. Andale, andale. Let's go, bruh. This is my fault. I was messing around on that interface there, trying to get it to work. Hitting for 10 next turn. He's going to need that Blast Zone up to 4. Simply will not do. Simply will not do. What? Would you get rid of Opt, I guess? Doesn't matter. No preference here on my behalf. Plenty of lands. Spell Pierce does no good. He does do Beacon Bolt. I would have cast it twice too. That would have been cool. He literally needs to amass this turn. We didn't see any amass. I think he reveals this, does it not? He does, yeah. Let's see what we got. Cry of the Carnanium. That's good. That is good dinner. I'm going to take it. Okay. This is risky. We're going to opt... Oh, perfectly into a Drake. That works really good. I want that 9 damage in too. So we have to Beacon Bolt. This gentleman... Get rid of our Spell Pierce. Which does take our guy down a bit. But now I can go like this. Smack him on the mouth. Hello and good game. We are victorious! Cool beans. Yeah, sorry for the quick video today. Lots going on again. This was our Arcburn Phoenix deck. Very similar to the old Is It Phoenix deck. The new additions, I think, were Beacon Bolt. I'm not even sure if we have any. Oh yeah, we have Augur of Bolas. That's the big addition. Literally the only new addition. I think we were running Beacon Bolt before. Augur of Bolas is the star of the show, saving the day, digging you out those lava coils, right? Digging you out that Beacon Bolt. Really just helps the deck cycle a lot more. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like, a subscribe, and even a comment. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, and what you want to see next. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.